All right, moving on, B2B manufacturing and supply chain enablement startup Groyyo has acquired a 51% stake in New York-based online women's wear company Oussum. The acquisition comes on the back of Groyyo's plans to expand in the US B2B fashion retail market. Groyyo will work closely to scale private labels operating under the brands of Oussum and Gypsy Blue across both offline and online channels in the US. To discuss the roadmap ahead and what it means for Groyyo, we are now joined by Subin Mitra, the founder of Groyyo. Subin, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. You know, in a bid to expand your presence in the US market, you acquired 51% stake in Oussum. How much did you buy this stake for? If you could sort of take us through the deal contours.
So Anity, we've been working with the team at Oussum for the last couple of years. Of course, I think what's been happening in the US is with the emergence of the likes of Shein, with the likes of Temu, more and more brands have had to adapt, be more agile. And what they are looking for today is a truly fast, agile supply chain offering, which is truly designed to delivery, right? And we felt together with the Oussum partnership, that is something we can cater to, and where we can offer a solution to brands where it's from the get-go of curating the design to getting them goods to their warehouse in the US, something that can be done in 30, 45 days. And that's largely been our strategy behind this.
Right. And, you know, how will the acquisition of Oussum help scale Groyyo's presence further and add to revenues? If you could sort of take us through what happens also to the team at Oussum.
Sure. So over the last 18 to 24 months, I think our team has built a pretty strong presence across the UK and the EU, where we're working with most of the large anchor brands in that region, right? US was on the cards for us in this financial year in terms of scaling up our presence there, working with more and more customers there. And Oussum has been doing that successfully over the last 4 or 5 years. So this partnership really gives us a strong anchor, a strong foot on the ground. And of course, we'll work with the team very closely as they are our team to scale up that business. We feel there's a tremendous amount of opportunity because not only is the US the largest retail market in the world, it is also a retail market which is at the cusp of a lot of change. And any player able to capitalize on that change can truly deliver tremendous value in these times.
Right, absolutely. And, you know, if we can dial it back a bit, if you could sort of take us through, you know, basically what your key offerings are and if you've got anything new on the anvil and what's the kind of impact you've created for your clients with your offerings, right? And how will Groyyo work with Oussum to deepen this presence in the US?
Sure. So fundamentally, we are a B2B supply chain business in fashion and lifestyle. We enable SME manufacturers across South Asia, India, Bangladesh, Vietnam to work with some of the largest fashion houses globally, right? For the buyer, we are a full stack end-to-end place your order and forget solution, everything from design to delivery. For the manufacturer, we not only help them get demand, but actually go a level deeper to incorporate Groyyo standard on the factory floor. And what we mean by Groyyo standard is a manufacturer that is compliant, that is efficient, and that is tech-enabled to cater to global demand. With Oussum and the partnership with them, we'll be able to take this a level deeper and be able to provide brands in the US a truly end-to-end service where we can get them any design that they want within as low as 30 days delivered to their warehouse, and of course scale the private labels Oussum has as well.
Right. And if you could sort of take us through the kind of revenues Groyyo is currently clocking, and with this acquisition, where do you hope to end this year? And, you know, what about the revenue mix between geographies? Which are your key geographies that you're looking at?
Sure. So I think we're on track to close FY25 at a 500 crore plus revenue run rate. It's been a good period for us. A large part of our focus has been on margins, on sustainability. We have gone from a business that was a single-digit gross margin business to now one that is 20% plus gross margin. We have been healthy on EBITDA for the last 3-4 months, and we've also broken even on PBT, all of which were very important milestones for us. In terms of revenue mix, UK, Europe is and will continue to be our largest market for the immediate future. But yes, we will aggressively look to double down in the States as well and work with more and more customers there and bring our product and offering to those players as well.
Right. So broken even, so profitability sometime soon then?
We are already profitable on EBITDA and we have just hit break even on PBT, which has been a key milestone for the team.
All right. And, you know, coming back to the acquisition, right, are you looking at making more such acquisition to sort of deepen your presence across the geographies that you just pointed out were important to you guys? Take us through, you know, your inorganic growth plans.
Well, we're always on the lookout for good partners. We think this is a very tough and a very operationally difficult business to be in, one that you definitely cannot scale by yourself. So nothing immediate, but we are always on the lookout for more partners, and both in terms of expanding our supply. We have just kicked off supply operations in Vietnam. In terms of demand, we've just started shipping to a few clients in Australia, in South Africa. So all of this is on the cards. And of course, if a partner fits into that overall strategy, we would definitely be open to it.
Right. And, before I let you go, if you could sort of outline your key milestones for this year, and also are you looking to raise more funds?
We will look, I think FY26 is a pivotal year for us. We today are in a place where we are supplying to some of the biggest fashion brands globally. And I think we're one of the only end-to-end aggregated supply chain solution in fashion and lifestyle which has presence across India, Bangladesh, and Vietnam, right? So I would say the foundation of the building has been laid out well. And FY26, we hope to clock at least $100 million plus in revenue, while continuing and definitely not compromising on bottom line metrics and our gross margin metrics. So that's our overall guidance, and equity raise is also on the card. So we look at that in FY26 as well.
All right, Subin, thank you so much for taking time out and being here with us on Startup Street. We wish you all the best on this journey going forward.
Thank you, Anurdeep. It's been a pleasure.
On that note, it is time for us to head into a short break. But coming up next, VC firm India Partners targets 30 to 50% growth in deep tech and AI startup funding and plans to double down on investments in deep tech and semiconductors. Stay tuned for a special chat with India Partners Managing Director Satish Andhra on the other side.